this channel. My name's Chris, also known as Cosmic Blue 1990, as you can probably see up at the top of the screen there. Now, this video, as it's titled, is intended for those of you out there like me that are not amazing at Apex. You know, you're not bad, but you're not amazing. You know, it's easy to get disheartened when you're watching the likes of Viz and Crafty and Shroud and they're playing these kind of games and streaming these kind of games, and obviously it's a different level altogether. You know, these guys there, you know, some of the players are insane, and it's very easy to watch that and become disheartened about your own level of skill. So this is how I manage to turn my negative experience, or at least what was a negative experience with Apex and with other games, you know, it's applicable elsewhere as well. It's how I managed to turn those negative experiences into positive experiences. Now, there are a few things that I wanted to mention. The first one was manage your expectations. So manage what you expect to get out of this game. Now, when it first came out, Apex, it was very, very shortly after I actually built the PC that I'm recording this video on today. It was my first PC, at least first PC capable of playing a game anyway. So not only at that point in time was I, you know, I jumped in, and you know, and everybody jumps into a game and you want to be the best. It's just the way it is. It's human nature. You want that win. You want to beat everybody else in the lobby, and you want the win. But it doesn't always come that easy, especially if you're like me. If you're new to keyboard and mouse setups, it was difficult and it was very disheartening. So for me, it was about managing your expectations, or at least managing my expectations about what I wanted to get out of this game. Now, with the introduction of the Battle Pass in Season 1, it gave me something else to work towards. Obviously, I was working towards Battle Pass levels. So you can probably see we're on Season 2 here. I'm sitting at level 75. And of course, we've got the challenges over the right-hand side. So you can see these three here are your daily challenges. If you click into that there, you've got your weekly occurring challenges. You see I've completed both of these for this cycle. If you look a little bit further down, you've obviously got, well, at least as it is now, weeks 1 through 9, week 2 and week 7. I've done those ones in full, 7 out of 7. Some of the other ones I'm pretty close, but you might see week 8. I'm only 3 out of 7 out of that one, but that's fine. It's about having something else to work towards, and it's a much better experience for me when I jump into Apex and I start it up and I say, okay, so I've got these 3 here, these dailies on the right hand side, and let's do week 8, let's work towards these ones that I've not done in here. When I finish, if I play for a couple of hours and I finish and I jump off and do whatever I'm doing, I feel much better about the play session that I've had on the game, knowing that I've at least achieved something that I set out to achieve when I started the game, and that made a massive difference for me. Now, other than that, the other thing for me is playing with friends, or playing with like-minded people at the very least. You know, we've all been in those games where, you know, well, obviously solos has gone now, so you're playing sports as a solo player, not partied up with anyone. And you've got the randoms, you know, you'll have a random go down and they back out, or sometimes they end up backing out before the game even starts. You know, if you can see on the left hand side there that they've previously played as, like Watson for instance, when you choose that character you often get them. I wouldn't say often, you sometimes get them, well, they'll just back out immediately, and for me that's not a good experience. I mean, I don't think for anybody that's a good experience unless your intention is to do 1v3 for the entire match. Now, luckily, there's a couple of guys, incidentally enough, the other 2 guys that this channel is run by, alongside myself, that I play with, mainly on Apex, really, to be honest. Now, obviously, I understand that not a lot of people, or rather not everybody, is in that situation. Some people might not have a lot of friends, some people might have a lot of friends, but not a lot of friends that play Apex, or play the same kind of games in general that you know, that you play. On the back of that, I would like to extend an invitation to anybody watching this to come play with me, come play with us 3. I'll link the Discord and our Twitch channels and stuff down in the description of this video. If you want to come and watch our streams and join in and have a chat, brilliant. If you want to go a little bit further, join the Discord and actually come and play some games with us, fantastic. You know, we're very laid back, very chilled. We don't mind what skill level you are, who you are, or where'd you come from. Come and have a few games and I'm sure it'll be a blast. Now, the other thing for me is about playing the way that you want to play, and by that I mean, don't let anybody tell you what's right and what's wrong in what you're doing. So as I previously said, when Apex came out, or rather not long before, only very recently had moved to PC gaming. and I found it very difficult to adapt to mouse and keyboard. In fact, I still do a little bit. You know, I'm a lot better with it, but it is still quite difficult. Aside from that, I work on a mouse and a keyboard for 8 hours a day, generally for 5 days a week. And the last thing some days that I want to do is come home, sit down behind my desk, put my left hand on the keyboard, my right hand on the mouse. Sometimes I don't want to do it. So I also do have an Xbox One pad hooked up. A lot of people give a lot of other people a lot of flack for using a pad on PC. You know, you hear terms like you're basically playing a console with better graphics. And I suppose, I mean, it's true to an extent, but that shouldn't matter. You play whatever's comfortable for you to play. I mean, I've got plenty of wins. Some of them pure luck, some of them not so much, some of them are decent wins. But to be fair, the majority of them are with a pad. You might see a couple of videos on the channel from AR. He plays with the pad religiously. He doesn't use mouse and keyboard, and he's very good at Apex. To be fair, at least for a pad player against mouse and keyboard players, he can play very competitively. So go check out some of the videos that he uploads, and it might make you feel a little bit better about using a pad whilst you're on a PC. But you can probably see it cursor moving about on my screen. I've got the Xbox pad plugged in, and if I get bored of that, I'll simply switch over to the mouse, and you can see I've got the keyboard plugged in as well. Now, to be honest with you, that's really all I wanted to cover today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As I did say at the beginning, I'm very new to this. In fact, this is the first video that I'm uploading to YouTube, so I will welcome any and all feedback that you want to provide me with in the comments. I will endeavour to answer every single one, at least let's say for the first 2 weeks. I'll answer every comment that's posted on the video. So yeah, I look forward to playing with you soon. If you do want to come and join in, as I said, come and join Discord, and if we're on, we're more than happy to have a few games.